ver. I need to check my phone first. Okay, yeah. So we are live. We have good connection. Photoshop is open. This one, no, this one. Okay. So give me a second. I put this one here. I bring one. This one here. Okay. Okay, guys. So today what we're gonna do? We started almost the same, right? Today what we're gonna do? I was thinking to make like a kind of photo manipulation, something that you can sell on display or any website, sort of. So all of the image that I'm gonna use is gonna be linked down below on the video on YouTube if you're watching this on YouTube. So what else? I was thinking to make I don't remember where I saw something similar that it was like an astronaut floating on the space but with kind of like smoke coming up of his helmet. So I was thinking something like that similar, but instead of smoke, something more like flames. And and yeah, because it's gonna play a little bit more with the reflection of the water here. So I'm going to try to do something interesting here. Okay, so I need to fill up all of this, right? So I'm going to use, for now I'm going to use this one, the selective tool, and just do something like this. For now, Control T, distort, and for now, I know that it looks horrible right now, but this is for now. Okay. Okay. At least we have the tone or something like that. Later we fix it. And now the water. I want to do something similar with the water. But yeah, later we fix it. This one is gonna be easy. Because the water is a pretty irregular or organic shape, so yes. Something like this. Okay. Now in a new layer, because I don't want to fuck this up, I want to take a pen tool. Well, no, this is the clone stamp tool, or X. You press X. Wait, give me a second. I need to bring my glasses because my eyes are hurting too. But give me a second. Okay. Good. Um, Oh, I'm sorry, I'm really tired as well. Yesterday I walked like a lot. On before yesterday as well. On Saturday I walk a lot. On Sunday, sorry. Okay, something better. Still hurting like a bitch, but okay. Okay, so with the stamp tool, this one, I'm going just to paint over this, maybe with a little bit more opacity. Just make the fade a little bit more. This one too, this areas too, something like this, like that. Here as well. Here maybe with the small one. Why? What I used to do with these kind of things, like when I use the stamp tool, is uh, click just around to fade a little bit everything, like don't make it too strong, and try to play with different areas, you know, like not just with one. And as well, don't play like, well, don't take the example from like here and then put it here, because the tone is gonna be really different. So just make it like something similar, like something near on the area that you want to paint. Yep. Actually, later we can put clouds and everything. It's gonna be nice. And with the water, the same, because you see like the strokes are going like the waves or the of the water. It's like stretching out, like, so it's better to make something similar, like with example here, and just paint a little bit, paint here a little bit. Give me this one here as well, just a little bit, not too much. Somewhere here, somewhere here, and yep, maybe a little bit of texture here, maybe a little bit here. Okay, I guess it's okay. It looks fine. Here maybe. Okay. Yep. Okay, so flames. Let me see what we have with flames. Effects. We don't have too much flames. We have two that we can use actually, because these ones are not that good of the quality. These two are fine. I'm just going to use these two. I'm going to make it something interesting. The flames are not gonna be this color. They're gonna change. They're gonna be another one, another color. Okay, so I want with B. I just drag it here. This is a PNG, so I don't need to clean up anything. I just need to make it a bit smaller. Maybe change. Something like that. Let me clean it up a little bit. You see all the pixels and shit. Later we fix it. It's okay. Later we can paint over with this, the brush, a normal brush. Um, um, okay, let me effort here. I don't want it to be this like robust. I want it to be a little bit more. And another one, it might become a little bit down here. Just rotate it a little bit. And I'm going to clean it a little bit. The same, like I'm going to do a masking layer here. Just clicking here, and I'm just going with the black brush. I'm going just to paint just the areas that I don't want it to appear on the picture. For example, this one, a little bit less. This one, too. This one maybe a little bit thinner. Yeah, something like that. Actually, we can make another one with this one. And put it somewhere here, but just a bit smaller. Yep. And this one is to be clean as well. And maybe it needs to be wrapped a little bit. Okay, something like that. Now with all of this, I guess, yeah, it looks fine. And I'm gonna merge everything in one layer, like the fires. Not everything, just the fires. I'm gonna merge everything, and I'm going to paint it with a hue saturation, I guess. Sorry, my throat is killing me. I want a color that it can be. I was thinking to reduce duration. This looks nice. I don't mind this one. Maybe less. Like that. Yeah, I'm going to leave it like that. I like that color. Yeah, maybe now it doesn't understand that it is like flames, you know. But we can paint around with this one because we have the original here. So let me change the mode. Maybe we have something interesting here. Uh, something with contrast. It can work for working with the lights on the flames. Yeah, color, right? Yeah. Yeah, this one could work. Yeah. Okay. So now I'm going to the original. With Control Shift A. Sorry, I press Control Shift. Control Shift A on the original picture. I'm going to change a little bit the tones on that picture, so that it match a little bit with the tone of the flames. Just a bit. It's not too much. Just make it a little bit greenish, a little bit bluish. I want the exposure a little bit down. A little bit, a lot, I guess. Because I want the flames to be the main point of the picture, so contrast a little bit more, maybe. for now, something like that. And I want to take these like orange colors here of his face. Yep, and take it out. Okay. Oh fuck! Right. Wait. Okay. I need to merge that too as well. I forget that. I don't have that one. Okay, the saturation here goes down, down. Good. Here a little bit like this, a little bit more greenish, bluish, contrast, and for now it's okay. Okay, so now it pops a lot. Now it's really strong the fire, but it's okay for now. So something that is important. I'm gonna merge these two because I don't want to change the color of the flames, and I want to make a copy of this one because let's inverse this one. No, this one vertical, and play with the perspective here, and you just drag this the one on the bottom to make it like go larger here, and just maybe a little bit like this, a little bit like this, something like that. Yep. Now maybe with the filter. Well, we can put. Well, we need the Gaussian blur, but not now. I want. Distort, but I don't like how it waves work, but it's okay. Like, it's really. You need to be really specific, you know? Let's reduce the maximum to maybe 70. Okay, I guess it's something like that. You see? It's really strong, this filter. Distort the waves. This is good. Maybe just reduce this one. Maybe reduce this one too. This one too. Well, yeah, that's better. Now I want to put a Gaussian blur on top of this. Not too strong. Something like that. And what else? What else? What else? Oh yeah, I want to take the brightness a little bit of that one. So I'm going to like I double click this one. Okay, so for making that appears is I go into the layer that I want to work with. That is this one in this case, and I double click this one, and it appears this one. In blend options here on this layer, you press Alt, and on this arrow you click, and now you separate this one. You see? So now you can just play with the. If I just make it too strong, it's gonna erase all the dark areas. Same with this one. If I do it like in this way, it's gonna erase all the bright areas. So what I do is with Alt I break it, and I just going down a little bit smoother. Same like this one. I don't want to be that strong on the picture. So maybe a little bit more here. Yeah, something like that. And I'm going to make a masking layer, and with the black brush I'm going to paint the tip here, just like to fade it out for where it is the strongest point. Yeah, it will be something like that. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's a nice details. Later we bring a little bit more of the light. Talking about the light, no, wait, I want to paint a little bit the sky because this is too noisy. The noise is too much. So I'm going to make the example of this color here, and in a new layer I'm just going to paint, yeah, over this. Try to erase a little bit the noise. You see, we need to erase these areas. So if I increase this one, you will see I need to be this one like more uniform, you know. But if I do it like 80% or something like that, maybe fuck it up in some points. So I rather to do it like some slow but secure. Just paint a little bit here. Just paint a little bit here. These areas when we make the cut. Here, just need it a little bit down. I was with 30? Shit. I didn't even realize I was with 30. Here, with the yellowish tones like this, maybe make sort of like a cloud, you know, like behind. Something like that. This one maybe a little bit brighter. Maybe a little bit stronger to make it something like here. Yeah. And something here and make it just a bit like dark on the bottom here. Hey, we have clouds and we fix a little bit the sky. Here it doesn't need here it needs to be fixed. This area. No, right. Why I did that? Okay, no, never mind. I need to take this color on. Man, my brain is not working at all. At all. It's like trying to, but Yep. That's nice. Pretty nice clouds. Okay. Now what we want to do is, now that we fixed that part, maybe I want to take this and make a little bit of haste behind, but something like this, more like this. Yep, something like that. A little bit of haze. Okay, so the light. Okay, so for the light of the flames, I'm going to make a solid color with the color that I want it to be, something like that. And I'm going to change the mode to linear dodge. That is the same. And here, Control I, and I inverse that. So with a white brush in this case now, because we inverse this layer, right? And if you press X in this area, you change like this. But in my case, no, because I don't know. Photoshop is working perfectly, I guess. For some reason, I don't know why it's not working properly, but anyway. With B or the brush, just going to paint, but maybe a little bit stronger, maybe like 20, something like that. Yeah. So I'm just going to make like the base here of the color. It's not gonna be nothing too fancy for now. Just where the light might hit. here I just want to be a little bit less. All of these areas maybe gonna be light up. These ones too. These ones too. All of these areas going to be lit up. The water too. So we're going to change the orientation of this one. Just lit up a little bit the water, just a bit, okay? Later we bring the brightness a little bit more. And now with a black brush we're gonna clean up all of this. Like for example, this area here. It doesn't need to be this uniform in this area, so it needs to be clean here, as well somewhere here, somewhere more here, on the helmet as well, somewhere here. Okay, this area here needs to be cleaned up because it hits, but not all of this. Just a tint. This part doesn't hit too much. Maybe just here a little bit, but here no. So you just play around with this one and just paint and erase what areas you wanted. Paint again what areas you like. For example, we want a little bit of these ones here. I want a bit here. These areas here does need to be lit, but these ones here, yes. So I'm going to make highlights a little bit. Oh, this is so strong. Maybe with 4. Yep. Just on these areas, and it's gonna give a really nice effect. These ones here, here as well. Here a little bit. Remember to change the size of the brush with Alt, and just play with the right or left, right or left, to increase or decrease the size of the brush. So I'm going to paint all of this as well with this. This one needs to be a little bit lit because the fire is here, right? Yep. All of this area here. This area here needs to be as well lit with a little bit of the light. Here as well. Here a little bit, because here is like where the tube comes from, so all of this needs to be lit. Somewhere around here, this one needs to be complete, but this one needs to be somewhere until here. This one needs to be really lit. Okay, same with this. Wait, I will need to actually make the problem here with the highlights is that is the same color, you know, so I'm going to make another solid color, but with the brightness a little bit bright on the original color that we're playing with, and then I'm just going to do exactly the same thing. Of course, if Photoshop allows me to do something. So I'm going to paint here because here the light hit a little bit more. Same with here. Here needs to be lit. Here too. Okay. Now down here, all of this ports here. This is like painting, and if you have like a tablet, it will be way easier. And this is just detail, so you don't need to be this precise if you don't want to. I like to be this kind of precise with my work. So, but you don't need to do this, to be honest. Somewhere here, here too. All of this as well. It one needs to be lit because this is like kind of foil, so it needs to be really, really bright. And as well with this color, with the kind of bluish. So yeah, you just paint around and around a little bit, and just paint black wherever you don't need to be paint, something like that. Yep. So now the helmet, because the fire is coming from here, so the helmet needs to be lit as well, right? I'm pretty much sure that all of this should be lit, because I mean it's on fire, you know, so this one needs to be pretty bright. Here I mess it up, so I'm going to erase it, paint it in black. Here I need to paint really strong these areas here. Because this one is like the light coming from the helmet. Yep, something like that. So this one too, in this area a little bit. Just paint a little back here. Okay, and now with another solid color, I'm just going to make the kind of the light. It's gonna be weird to explain, but you'll see. Now here, with exposure a little bit lower, make it like this, yeah. So all of this, this one needs to be nice. Okay, I want to take one thing. Well, no, actually, don't need to do this. From here, I can't take a break on contrast layer and just put it really down. Inverse this one and just paint white the dark areas. This is really confusing, but paint white the dark areas you want to bring back. White the dark area that you bring back with this layer. So for example, I want to make him a little bit darker here. I want it to be this is strong somewhere here. Anyway, we can do a blur Gaussian burn, but for this one is just something like general, like a general darkness that I want to put on the picture. Something like here as well, here in the clouds, here as well. Yep, something like that. Okay. What else? um, oh yeah. Okay. So we come here to layer, new layer, gray, overlaid, filled, and with a black and black and white brush. I'm just going to dodge and burn some areas with the opacity. Yeah, 5 is fine. You have to be really low, so just going to make the areas that is dark a little bit darker, like for example these ones too, this one here, the crush, the glob here, a little bit here, a little bit here. What else? Maybe a little bit here. If you press H, you can move the picture when you zoom it in. Okay, H. And maybe a little bit here. Darken all of these areas. Make something like. Yep. Don't worry, I'm going to fade it up. I fade it down a little bit. What else? Maybe with a white. Paint a little bit these areas here. Just a bit. Just a bit. To give a little bit like more pop to the flames. Okay. Okay. So now with a masking and a black brush and opacity of 15, I guess it's gonna be fine. It's going to, for example, this one a little bit, that it don't need too much, and paint back whatever I need, like that one. Okay. I need to fix this port here. Yeah, this area here, I need to be, it needs to be fixed. So I'm going to erase this one. Wait, sorry. I'm going to erase all of this port here. Just do it again with a little bit more of careful, being a little bit more careful, and I do this. Okay, we have the base color. Now the highlight. Some areas needs to be a little bit more lit, like this one, and some like something like this maybe. Maybe gonna looks nice. Yeah, it's gonna take time, but it's okay. You have anything else to do? Do you have anything better to do? Just a bit, just a bit. It doesn't need to be for the entire tube, just give a little bit of texture that you won't see anyway, but is there. And it's nice to have this kind of touches or details to your pictures of your images. It gives more life to to the entire picture, you know. For example, these ones here. Here I want to paint it a little bit black, sorry. Wanted to paint it a little bit more. With all, sorry, with this one, right? Yep. Yep. This is nice. I need just 40 minutes. Just 40 minutes. What else? I want to maybe make a little bit of fog. It's gonna be nice. So remember that all of these brushes, you just Google it and you will find it. And even better that I have seen before, like these ones are not that good, so that's why I don't tell you like go and download these ones, because these ones are not that nice. I'm sure you can find better ones. Different layers of the same smoke. Yep, something like that. So you just play with different tones on this with the same brush or with the same layer, let's say, because you can copy this one as well and just make it bigger and blah blah, and it gives you this kind of texture on the fog, so it's not gonna be that plain. Okay, I guess we finished for with the composition. Let's edit it with the camera raw filter. Oh, and let's see what we can have here. Maybe no, I like it actually like this. A little bit more of contrast, highlights, shadows. I want it to be pretty dark. This one pretty lit. This one something like this. Clarity No, maybe something like this. The haste. No. 0. Vibrance and all of this is fine. This one, maybe something like just a bit like this, a bit like this, just a bit like this. Um, yep. Um, yep. Um, what else? What else? A vignette could be nice. More vignette. Just something like this. Like this. Yeah, something like that could be, right? It's not that it's strong, but not that strong. And here, in clarity, what we can do. Here is gonna change a little bit more to the original. A little bit more, and the saturation maybe a little bit more. Yeah, could be, but now let's go to color mix, and this tone, I don't like this tone here. You see? Nope. Nope. It's so weird. Okay, doesn't matter. It's okay. I guess that's it. We can put something like what I said in before, like instead of making clouds, putting clouds, something like this. Clouds, clouds, clouds here. You see, and that is fine. With these ones that we made, is fine. So, a small recap of what we did, because this one was the original picture, actually. But it was smaller. So what we did it was we increased these areas with the selective rectangular merge object tool. Sorry, and we just take the borders and just with Control T and right click with distort and just drag it the sides to make it all the way to the canvas, and then we wait, sorry, and then we uh, okay. So then we put the flames. We just make the composition of the flames, and we change the color of the flame with a hue and saturation layer here, this one, and then we merge. Here we make the reflection on this one, that is like with the wave filter, pretty that's it. And you change the color with the mode with color to color, sorry. So, and next we clean up the background. You see that it was pretty messed up, and like with all of this, because this is the stretching part that we did, so we clean it up a little bit with a normal brush. We just took a brush and an example of the background color and paint over. That's it. We made a little bit the clouds and a little bit of fog here. The same with brush. Here we make a little bit this in a little bit darker with a bright and contrast layer. Here we make the base color of the flames. Here was the highlights, and here was like the brightness. With all of this just with the color fill layer. That's it. Then with the gray layer, we did a dodge and burn here. Just basically we make a little bit darker the area that has to be dark because of the flames. And last one, we put a little bit of fog with a brush, and using three types of color, let's say, like a base color, a lighter color, and a darker color. We make like kind of contrasty fog, so it's not gonna be really plain. And then on a camera raw filter, we just switch around, and that's it. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to stop, guys, because I need to I need to edit this thing. So I will stop, and I will see you next tomorrow, maybe, most probably. Okay, bye.